Coach, but between the locker room and the coach's locker room, saying made it as hard as we could, but got it done, and your team able to fight through a lot of different things today.
We created a lot of adversity for ourselves in a lot of different situations, but the thing we did is we just kept playing. The guys never let it bother them. They kept their composure, and we talk about it, adversity, and especially in a game like this, in a rivalry game, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There always is, and you can't get too high and you can't get too low.
Both your quarterbacks banged up at different points during the game today. How are both those guys doing afterwards?
They got smiles on their faces, so I guess they're all right. We'll see them more tomorrow, but they both came back and played, so I think they're bruised up, but they'll be fine.
A lot of true freshmen made some big plays. Bug Howard had one of his best days with 5 catches, 72 yards. T.J. Logan with a touchdown. Brian Walker with an interception. I know that has to make you smile a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying it. These young kids keep every rep they get is experience for them, and they just get better and better. And so they're going to keep playing for us, and they're going to keep making plays.
Your defense, Coach, another solid performance, kept State under 400 yards, and particularly in the secondary seemed to do a really nice job.
We really did. And, I mean, you go down there, and every time we got them in the red zone just about, we held them to a field goal. I mean, there was, 4 field goals. And so you got to give the defense a lot of credit for that because they bowed up when it really counted.
What was the message on the sideline? State jumped out to that 10-0 lead. It was loud. They had all the momentum. How'd you guys kind of recover and get the lead back?
Well, it was kind of, we talked about before on Thursday night about the way the game went last year. We went up early, really, and then we had all the momentum, and then they came right back. So we just say, no matter what happens, whether it's good or bad, play the same all the way through, and that's what we did.
You don't talk about the punter a lot, Coach, but Tommy Hibbert put the ball inside the 10-yard line 3 times today, inside the 24 times. He continues to be a big weapon for you.
No doubt about it. Our punter and our punt team really did a great job in coverage because a lot of those times those guys down there covering that punt, catching that ball in the air. Jabari did a couple times down there inside the 10. I think we just gave up one return that I know Walt, that drives him crazy because we're really good on that group.
Coach, I know this is a sweet one for you. Congratulations on the victory. Look forward to talking with you this upcoming week.
All right. Thanks, Jones.
Marquise Williams, the Tar Heels' leading rusher today with 51 yards, also 92 yards in the air. First of all, Marquise, how you doing? I know you took a big hit out there. Tell us what happened and then how you bounced back from it.
I'm doing wonderful. It's a tough man's game. Just caught a little stinger. I had to bounce back and focus on trying to win the football game for the boys, and we came out with a victory.
You and Bryn continue to effectively share snaps. What has been working with this 2-man quarterback system?
It's just you never know what we're going to do. I mean, it's been awesome, man. We just encouraging each other just to keep striving to be the best. And, he's coaching me, I'm coaching him. But the main thing, he's coaching me. I look up to him, and, we're just being positive about things and just keep moving on. When my turbo package go on, he's encouraged me to drive the ball and do well.
You guys had that really tough loss to Miami a couple weeks ago. You've bounced back with 2 really quality wins. What was the difference kind of between that game and then as you move forward?
Well, I mean, we just had to believe in it, man. Just believe in everything. Just keep the main key is believe. Some guys will just throw it in the back tank, coming in, losing 1-6 or whatever it was. But my main thing was just to be focused and believe and just continue to fight and do well before we can turn the season around.
Marquise Williams, guys, congratulations on the win. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Kareem, first, we'll talk about you individually in a second, but just as a team, what was important today defensively, especially in forcing them to kick so many field goals?
Today, what I'm saying, the biggest thing defensively was being more physical than them, and have a bend but don't break attitude, in a rivalry game, we knew we were going to get their best shot, and we knew they would get in the red zone. But the biggest thing we've really talked about in the meeting room and on the practice field in the last few weeks is when they get in the red zone, make them kick field goals, and we were able to do that today for most of their red zone trips.
What's been the difference defensively the last 3 or 4 games?
I think just communication and overall energy. Guys are starting to have fun out there. When you have fun, you're making plays and everything just falls together. So I think that once we got over the fact of just, trying to press the issue on different things, and just started having fun like football's supposed to be, we just got everything together.
8 tackles, a sack, 3 tackles for loss, another big game for you. What's been working so well? Just seizing my opportunity. My time here is winding down, and I don't have many more opportunities. Down to 4 games now, so I have to make every one of them count. I'm trying to have a legacy when I leave here. And, the best way to leave a legacy is having great games against your rivals. So I just have to, and against conference opponents. So I just have to keep this up going on out. As a senior, what's it mean to get a win against your big rival, particularly at their place?
It means the world. Came here 2 years ago. We had opportunity. Lost 13-0. But my final year, just being able to beat those guys, have a lifetime worth of bragging rights. Because at the end of the day, I won the last time I played state, so I just can't wait to rub that into guys' faces, years down the road.
Kareem Martin, happy as all the Tar Heels are, guys, after the win. Kareem, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Tim Scott, the junior cornerback, and Tim, first, just what was that locker room like after the big win?
We were real hype. This type of game we wait for all year. When State and UNC play, it's a big game. It really defines our whole season. And beating them in their own house, we haven't done that since I think 2005.
Yep.
So that's a big thing for us.
You guys knocked 8 passes away today. You had an interception. Brian Walker had a pick as well. What was key to your success in the secondary?
Things like that always depends on the D-line. Our D-line was getting to the quarterback multiple times, and when you keep getting to them, making them go out the pocket, it helps us out a lot.
4 games left in the regular season, but you guys now back-to-back wins. How do you keep trying to get better as you move forward?
Just keep doing what we're doing. We got to keep practicing hard. We got to keep practicing harder, actually, and just get ready for our next opponent.
That's Virginia next week at 12:30. Tim, thank you. Congratulations. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.